So your dad, I mean, he's obviously a pretty good businessman, right? So when he came over, he started with the dance hall. Was that the first thing, or was it the store dance hall, or which one?
Store.
The store.
Store.
Was he the only 5 and 10 in town, or was there more?
Only
5 and 10 cent store, right? Isn't that what he had? Kind of just a regular store.
No, he had a regular store.
I mean, but was there others?
5 and 10. 5 and 10 was just one in midland.
Oh, okay.
Down by the bank. No, the store was like when I was little yet. And, he had like a lot of bins, and one bin was full of rice, and a scoop, and weigh it, and that. And
no supermarkets then, so that's where you got food, yeah.
All kind of barrels with pickles in it and stuff. But then the depression come along, and lost everything was declining less and less, like candy. We had a candy man bringing candy, and it just got so the business, because Felicia's had a butcher shop right around the corner, and so that's where we bought all our food.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took a lot. Well, I don't think Mama ever heard that, or whether it was just when I got married that we had an A&P store.
Right, no supermarket. So when did he buy the farm?
After the Depression.
Oh, after. Quite a ways later. Late in the 30s?
No, yeah. Well, Skippy was small. So how would you say? Because Nicky was living on the Heights, and he got the gambling, and he lost, didn't have enough money to, so Tata gave him the farm.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Nicky.
So he gave, I mean, did your dad, he owned the farm before then, was he working it? Your dad was working it, or just he bought it and gave it to Uncle Nick?
No, he was living there.
Oh, he was?
He said he
Okay.
couldn't breathe down in town.
Right.
With steel mill
Sure.
going. So that's why he was living up. He had 2 or 3 old men. They slept out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ilya Bestaya had a nose that was crooked. The other guy was Yotza. Yotza was a violinist. And so when Nicky got up there, Nicky and Helen, they were sort of, they were mean to them. Not by beating, but sort of made sure they were always down in this basement there. See, the basement had a door out and everything, and so they put a bed down there for them. So Yotza, when he died, when Nicky went to go look, and here Yotza took the violin and broke it in half. And Nicky and Helen was real mean to him. They got to eat what was left over and everything. And they were giving him, I guess, some money, not much.
So when you what did your dad do? Go back to the city, or back to the store then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have no store.
No, so when Uncle Nick took the farm.
We had to have that.
When Uncle
Nicky
Nick
was working at Treadwell.
So where did your dad go then?
Nowhere.
He stayed on the farm too.
No, he went down. He stayed at town. Because by then, when Nicky moved there with the kids, and he didn't stay.
Ah, okay.
Well, Nicky was on the Heights living for a while. That's when he had it stored.
Okay.
And they had to walk all the way up to get a bus to go to town, and Tata bought a junky old truck. Oh, it was terrible. So then later he gave that to Nicky with that old truck. And Helen was real sharp with her tongue up there, knowed everything. But they went to church every Sunday morning in that truck, and Helen with her voice, because she had soprano, she would sing her. Mickey, I don't know whether he liked to drink, but he was, before he got married, he was pretty wild. He was always he had maybe the old car Tatas or something before he went up on the farm. This is when he was home. He always was riding Milan Kosanovich and around when he didn't have no money and everything, and nobody knew him then. And when he wanted to get married, why, the one fella that he thought a lot of said, well, if you wanted to go pay for him to play for his wedding, he said, I thought he was my friend, that he was going to do it for nothing, but he wanted big money, and so that sort of got Nicky that he stopped running around.
Mm-hmm.
He'd always go down to East Liverpool High, and so when he met Helen, one day, Helen didn't want to live there any longer, so my mama called me on the phone, and she says, would you come down? They're having trouble down here. I went down, and here Helen's two brothers and brother-in-law came, and they were taking the bedroom set that she wanted, because Nicky was gambling and all. And so Mama says, I don't know what to do. Where's Nicky? And so I don't know who was there. I turned around and told Nicky. Well, Nicky by that time was down trying to gamble and a quarter, I guess. While Nicky was gambling, somebody told him that somebody was up there. So when Nicky come up, what the hell's going on here? He said, well, we were taking. You are not to take that goddamn furniture and put it back upstairs where it belongs. But then it was just, so then after that, why? Because then he turned around and they moved. They didn't live with Mom and Dad. That was before they had any kids too. So I don't know what else you want to know.
Hang on.